So it's been a while since I've been on. I need to get on a regular basis. But you know what? I'm gonna try playing No Man's Sky tonight. I haven't played it. It's gonna be a new one. I've been wanting to play that game, especially since due to all the updates, it's supposedly really, really good now. Um, when it first came out, with all the wild updates, it was supposedly pretty messed up and janky. Well, it was just okay. But either way, I got the Devils Rangers game on in the background so I can find out what's going on there. But anyway, here we go.
You want to play? Let's play.
All right. I'm still finishing out this game. Ooh, that's a long one. He almost knocked it back. Oh, wow. It's in the second, and the Rangers are up. I mean, the Devils are up. Woo! So we'll be playing the Devils potentially, the Rangers. All New York is out. Oops. My fault. I'm doing that one. I don't know how I have enough to get there for a block on this. There we go. Won that game. But we're going to try No Man's Sky. Yeah. Devils are up. Interesting. Be pretty cool. See, I'm still thinking of this game. Exodus. Then we go to Exodus. All right. No Man's Sky. Never played it. First time, well, second time opening it because I had to get opening and then opening and then. Oh, yeah, run No Man's Sky. I'm not doing the Ooh, I can do the VR. I got my little Oculus. I got my Oculus over there. But I can do the VR. I didn't know I can do the VR. All right. Let's see how this game is. There's a pizza commercial on, and I'm hungry now. Even though I ate earlier. I'll eat some more next time. All right. We're going to play the game. Ooh, my options. Display, borderless, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, hold on. We got to go up. There we go. Apply that. That'll work. Back. Camera. Okay. Controls. We'll find out as we play. I don't know. General. Temperature in Celsius. Yeah. HUD. Language default. Right-handed. Okay. We want to do all that. Normal, relaxed, creative. Interesting. Survival, custom. Huh. Community expeditions? Huh. Okay. Let's do normal. See what this is about. I don't like this hesitation thing. Where am I going? Loading? And what's going on here? Passing these places by. Hmm. All right. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I got something. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Begin installation or initialization.
System suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
Huh.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
All right.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete. Thermal protection falling.
Uh, got a late text. I got to fix this. Man. Ooh, oh man, it's cold. They analyze stuff. Options. Controls. F. E. Oh, the Devils are up 2-0. I'm scared C. Okay. C to continue. Tab to repair.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Scan. Ooh, hydrogen crystals. What's going over? Some ships going by. Options. General. Oops, wrong thing. Back. Controls. What was the interact button? E. Hmm.
Engine falling.
You're gonna die because the man gonna freeze to death. X.
Technology recharge.
Oh, that's how I recharge. Come on.
Starship signal detected.
Just O2 though. Oxygen. Oh, it's going nighttime. Life support systems. Survival basics.
Thermal protection fully.
Wait, this. Discovery. That's what we want. No, not discoveries. Tab. That's what we wanted.
Technology recharged.
Spin. Better than. Whoop, no, nothing left. Take long. I think I'm a dig, No Man's Sky. Keep me up there, baby.
Technology recharged.
Now we feel good.
Thermal protection fully.
Blowing up these things. Mining. Can't interact with it. Problem, man. Let's see what's over here. Anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and can't search that one. Required. What? All right, I'm curious. I'm curious. Okay. No. All right, back to it. Somebody lost a puppy and is asking me questions about this group that's trying to scam them. Available. Ooh. I got this in this day. Somebody lost that doggy. repair it.
Panel protection fully.
Metal plating. Can't build with components. Hey, and Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Patch metal plating. Is that what I was supposed to do? All right. I mean, the ship's still on fire. Oh, you guys got to come out to the game, and we got to catch up because there's a lot of stuff going on, and we need your help with. A lot of your help with. I meant to email you a while back. Hermetic seal. All right. Stress beacon for the hermetic seal. Okay. Tab view data. Plot route.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Ooh, over there.
Panel protection fully. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That's not good. Run over here. Beam is low.
Technology recharge.
That didn't give me anything. Ooh, get out of here. Had a blizzard on top of me.
Thermal protection falling.
Ouch. Ouch, what got me? Can't see, the storm is killing me. Oh, like so.
Protection falling. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharging. Thermal protection falling.
The storm is killing me. Need all the sodium though. Keep the suit going. It's negative 93. Good Lord.
Update. Storm clearing.
This tab. Oh, we got laser beam.
Thermal
Carbon. I gotta
protection
find carbon.
falling.
Gotta find me some carbon. Big creature right there. So everything here is 50. Don't talk to me that way. Ouch! That's what you get. Carbon, 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 lots of carbon. Chopping down trees to get some carbon. Whoa.
Thermal protection falling.
That's not good. He's chasing me. Leave me alone, dog. I ain't messing with you. Are we Crystal? Oh, Lord. Where am I supposed to be going? Doing some.
Technology recharge.
Why are you chasing me still, dog? Dog, leave me alone. I ain't touching you. Yeah, go. They chasing me. Ah, I got the hermetic seal. Let's go. I wasn't messing with you at all. I wasn't messing with you at all. You gotta leave me alone.
Units received.
F. I gotta take you out, I guess. I bait. Still can't be chasing me now. Leave me alone.
Thermal protection falling.
Fancy. Yeah, leave me alone. Ooh. Devil's about to beat the Rangers. I got carbon. Oops. Have F.
Units received.
That. So then, like this.
Units received. Units received. Thermal protection falling.
Here, exosuit. What do I need? Carbon.
Technology recharge.
While I'm here,
Technology recharge. Units received. Thermal protection falling.
F.
Units received.
Sodium. Let's get some sodium. Roll up. What'd you do? Walking a little crazy.
Received.
Go to.
Units received. Units received.
Carbon. Carbon and oxygen. I don't have any food. Whoop, there's that thing again.
Units received. Units received.
Hey, I was away from it. I wasn't even close.
Units received.
Some oxygen underneath. Ooh, this. Oh, you need lots of carbon, lots of sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
Yep, the devils and the canes. Turn to your starship, use compass, and analysis visor to navigate. But I don't really care about it right now. What we're doing is what you got in here? Give me that. Right there. Living slime. Interesting. Ooh, anything else in there? Starship fuel. I think my ship is this way.
Units received.
Look at this.
Units received.
A lot of stuff.
Falling.
Oh, starship is this way. This is my problem with these games.
Units received.
Wander. Ooh. Exosuit, you ain't about to do that to me.
Technology
Yeah, no,
recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Oh, there's a starship. Oops, wrong thing. I want to do it this way. See if I can- Ha! That's what I wanted to do. How many of those crystals do I have? Ooh. Repair pulsing tab. Photon cannon. I want a photon cannon. Yeah.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Launch thrusters. Use craft items in inventory. Those are things. Oh, something.
Component repaired.
Metal plating. Z. Got a ship right now. Put it right here.
Thermal protection falling.
We'll build it right here. The same area here, so we keep some light by it. Oh, E. Fuel.
Technology recharge.
Input. What am I supposed to put in here? Place fair dust. What am I reading? All right. There we go. Processed. We've already done it. So did all that. Oh. Okay, I didn't understand why that was there. Okay.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
All right, now what's next? Okay. Identify a material right there.
Units received. Now protection fully.
A big hole. Three-oh. The Devils over the Rangers. Ooh. Also dysfunction. Seek the stars. There's so much left on here. What's over here? What's that?
You're playing some new game.
Yep.
Cool.
Playing a game called No Man's Sky.
No man.
This came out a long time ago, and then the actual, I guess, the producers and the people who made the game kept up with trying to make sure that kept up with the updates and everything. When it first came out, it was pretty bad. What is that?
It looks like I'm going space exploring.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do if I can figure out what this is first.
Well, did you know, because I didn't know until we had him as a guest earlier today, that the first astronauts trained in Moorhead Planetarium. But there's a guy that wrote about Tony Genzano, who is on World Edition today, because he wrote a book about Tony Genzano, who is the astronaut trainer. So he literally trained them over there in Chapel Hill at Moorhead Planetarium.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either. Today? Or actually yesterday.
You don't have to put in any kind of special gear or anything like that.
But I had to repair this ship so I could actually fly around some.
You don't want to fly up there in space. There's no telling what's up there.
Well, that's the point of this game, actually.
You might find something
I'm going to
that
space
like
now.
I just don't know, like it says here, 400
How do
mile
we
range.
get? I think I'm going into space.
That's
Hopefully.
That's if you're not towing anything.
And so in this game, you basically travel from planet to planet.
But
Well, I assume Mr. Man did not make it, but I didn't give him the link till late, so I'll try to get him on next week as well. But I did know that he is in the esports world and all in that space. But I did find him because I invited him to be on one of my podcasts, and he's like, "I want to get on the esports show too." That's what he called your show, the esports show.
That is pretty cool.
We'll keep trying to press for him.
See, I'm traveling to this planet, Mark.
I see that at light speed. What they are depicting as light speed.
I'm getting there closer.
Well, I don't want to be rude, so I'm going to sit there and finish my Chipotle. So I'm going to go off camera for a second. I'll probably pop on with some irreverent or reverent question later on, but I don't want to be rude with my eating in my Chipotle.
Oh, you're fine. You know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just exploring space now, trying to figure out where I'm going. Ooh.
Gotcha.
Gotta figure out where I'm
be
going.
respectful to the audience, though. I'll be back.
Okay. Hold. I already did the pulse engine. Entering the atmosphere finally. Ooh. Need to land. I don't want to hit the ground. I just want to land. What is that? Can you crash? Yes, you can. Turn over. Oh, so I can shoot those things? Just trying to land. Photon candy? How do you land? So I'm trying to figure out how to land. Don't hold it. Is it E? Oh, E, okay.
Units received.
Oops. Adult prime vegetation. All right, cool. It's not too cold here.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
What was this? No. Portage Ridge, wasn't it? Spinning. Looking for that spinning flame. Where the heck is that spinning flame? What's this? Oh, it's a distance away. That's okay. Wow, the Rangers got shut out. All right, what is this? Got some wheat. All right, so we can go back to my place. Back to the Starship. Gonna need carbon. Not carbon.
Technology recharge.
Don't worry about those crystals. Why are they afraid to mess with them? They might attack me. There's a lot of them and only one of me.
Hey, while you're doing adventures, I got a question for you, Jacoby. It's actually a sports related question, not a video question, but I know you are a sports fan as well. One, how are the Bulls doing? Are we in first place? And two, will the Hurricanes win their next round? I know that they went 4-2. I think that was the Islanders they beat. Now they've got to play the next team as well. But now the favorite, the Boston Bruins, because I understand they are having like a record-breaking season. The Panthers knocked them out. So you can be a record breaker and still get eliminated, as the Milwaukee Bucks found out as well. But what are your thoughts on both NBA and NHL, since we do have an NHL franchise, and how is the particular, and you do some call-up activities there with the Hurricanes, and how is our baseball team?
So the Bulls are just doing fine. It's still the beginning of the season, and it's a long season. So we're still doing pretty good in terms of our seeding. I think we're sitting in third, maybe fourth. me confirm. We are sitting in, because we always start off the season pretty slow. But then we tend to do really well and come back. We're sitting at 16-10.
Still a winning record. That's good.
Yeah, still got a winning record. It's great because we have brand new coaches and everything else. So that's phenomenal. Let me see. Oh, I don't want to go to there.
And while I went to school in the Midwest and there was hockey fans galore, I did not become somewhat of a hockey fan, and even now I wouldn't call myself overly hockey fan. But I do root for our local team, and I know they definitely made a great run one year when they won championships and everything, and they've definitely had some success in the past years, even though no new championship. So, do the Hurricanes stand a chance in this next round? And can we possibly bring the Stanley Cup to the fight?
So to finish up with the Bulls, we're sitting in second in our division, but in the league, well, in the international league, we're sitting in fifth. With the Canes, we're now going to play the Devils because the Devils just shut out the Rangers in the final game. Where did I leave my spaceship? Oh, it's that way. But the Devils just finished shutting out the Rangers, so it'll be the Devils and the Canes starting on Wednesday. The Canes the Canes should be able to beat the Devils. Matter of fact, we did, I think, split this year. Yeah, we split 2-2 this year. However, if you go out history, let's see. Well, I don't feel like looking it all the way up. But either way, yes, we split the year with the Devils. The Rangers, I wouldn't have been as confident about in terms of beating for this upcoming series, but because there's some jinx with the Rangers for some reason.
Gotcha.
But the Devils, we should be able to beat.
Well, hopefully we'll beat the Devils. I was getting worried about your astronaut because for a minute there was a bunch of birds flying around in a circle. And when I see birds flying around in a circle in a desert or any kind of area, I am worried that those might be vultures. Now, they look more exotic than vultures, so they probably aren't. But I was worried there for a minute about your astronaut because anytime you see birds of that size floating around you, that could be problematic.
Yeah, they haven't really attacked me yet, which is great. I was afraid of trying to harvest them, but they haven't done anything, so I don't have to worry about them.
Well, that's good to know. At least they're not bugging you. You got any thoughts on the NBA? And I know we got the big Celtics 76ers series that is starting. We got the Lakers still alive. We got the Golden State Warriors still alive. So I guess the old guns can still have some life and all in that space because both of them look like they could be strong even into their next round. So you got any thoughts as to where we're going with this NBA playoffs now that we're down to, I think that's 8 teams that they're down to as well?
Wow. So evidently the Sixers beat the Celtics tonight.
Okay.
Right now, the Nuggets and the Suns are playing. The Nuggets beat the Suns on the first game, or game one. So that'd be an interesting series. The Lakers and Golden State, that's also going to be a really, really interesting series.
That's going to be an interesting series. It's the series of the old heads.
Well, you have Steph Curry who put up 50 points. That was wild. And he just went off.
getting off sports for a second. I don't know how you're going to feel about this next story that I dug up, but it actually involves video games. But apparently, and I know our good friend Sasha would probably be glad about this, but apparently, the Ukrainian soldiers are using a handheld video game console to operate machine gun mounts. So that is one of the reports. And apparently, the U.S. Navy has also utilized Xbox controllers in the past. So apparently, they are using that to help guide the weapons as they are firing. Because apparently, the Ukrainian soldiers are using a Stream Deck to operate their Saber weapon systems.
Yeah, makes sense. Starship Communicator.
You always have fun doing this with you, Utopia, but apparently there's top 5 video games that will be released in May of 2023. I'm thinking you probably got, because you're a video game whiz, you probably got all 3 of them, all 5 of them. I just got to find out if I got to get past the paywall to find out what they are, which I probably do. But we'll see if I can figure out which ones they are talking about, if I can escape the paywall and all in that space.
Well, there is a game that's coming out tomorrow, which I'm gonna try and play. I think it's Redfall. It's basically, is it Redfall? Called Redfall? Yeah. It's basically you're going into a town, or a town that's been taken over by vampires.
It's been taken over
you
by
basically have to clear out the vampires. That's it. But so far the people who have tested it and played it a little bit, they've said it's pretty fun.
Oh, good. We like fun games. Well, we didn't find it through Cantonese, which was apparently a magazine. So let's see if I can find it someplace else. Somebody's got to be releasing the May 2023 video game releases. Let's see if there's another source. That's what we always do. We find more than one source.
Alert. Navigational data received.
That would have been really impressive if I had figured that out, since I did a mistype. Jatopia, I was looking up the May 29-23 video games. If we got those video games this soon in the future, when neither one of us will probably be around, we need to be really impressed. Because, like I said, that's what I completely typed in. That if I had gotten an answer, I would have been very scared.
You'd have been very scared.
Yeah, because they would have released the games 900 years in advance. If they had actually answered the question as to what the games were going to be in 29-23.
Yeah. 29-20. Yeah.
Well, these are the titles that I did find when I went to another source, but anticipated titles for the month of May, including The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, The Lord of the Rings Golem, Lego 2K Drive, and even Hogwarts Legacy is back on the list, as it has finally made its way to PS4 and Xbox One consoles. So that is some of the games that are being out there. And apparently there's something called Amnesia, The Bunker, and the Common Nature Sim. I know you always talk about how there are a variety of games that cover a variety of subjects. And there's one called Farming Simulator 23. So those are games that are out there for the month of May in the year of 2023.
Good old Farming Simulator. That's one of the big ones. People do love that game. Whoa! Why am I falling? I don't want to fall.
Let's see if USA Today mentions any other ones as well, because that's another source that might have some others than I just mentioned. But let's see what they are talking about, since they will not. Redfall is apparently coming out this month as well. So Redfall is expected to come out in May 2023, and something called Paradox, which is an augmented reality game from the creators of Pokemon Go. So this is getting ready to get out there, and it looks like it's got something to do with a unique pet, and it'll be coming out on May 9th. So next Tuesday is when that game will be coming out, and all along those lines. So they did release some other games that they were talking about, and I don't know, and they did mention Legend of Zelda, like I said, as well. So that's out there, and there's a couple of them. But I think that you're just rushing to get Paradox, that augmented reality game. I can just see it in your face that you are rushing to go get that. There's no doubt in my mind that it is called the top of your list and that you are just rushing to get it as fast as you can think about getting it. And maybe you're rushing to get something called Miyasama Chronicles and Warhammer 40,000 The Bolt Gun. So apparently those are being released as well. So if nothing else, they have nice, good, unique titles. Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun is a boomer shooter set in the Warhammer 40K universe where you play as a space marine. So you can play like you're doing now. You can play as some sort of military person. And Miasma Chronicles is a turn-based RPG set in post-apocalyptic version of the U.S. So apparently we've gotten bombed and ruined and everything like that, and that's where the game gets set and all in that space. So they say it's a finely crafted experience with great environment, characters with unique weapons, and other upgrades as well. So there's some of the main games out there. So if you rush out to get any of those that I just mentioned,
Well, like I said, Redfall comes out tomorrow, and that's the one I'm probably going to play. Miramasa's Chronicles, I may try and play, but what that thing is doing. What does it do? I don't know where I'm supposed to go, Mark. Woo!
you're lost. You don't know where you're going.
Absolutely not. And everything's trying to kill me right now.
That
Or I
is totally
think-
wrong. They need to stop that.
So the cool thing about this game and how the developers made it, like I said, the developers are keeping up with this game as much as they can because what they're wanting to do. But what they're doing with this game is basically estimated distance. Wow, that far. But what they're doing with this game is, keeping it up or updating it regularly, from adding better graphics to making sure each procedurally generated area or generated world is unique. There's some community-based stuff. And there's just so much that they've added to this game, which is really, really cool.
Speaking of adding stuff to games, I may have just found some future guests for us and all in that space. I'll bring up what I'm talking about because apparently they're based in Pittsburgh, and it is a father and son team that are getting our kids to learn about the wonderful world of STEAM. So if you just bring that up very quickly, we can play this and you can make your comments on it and all in that space. So I guess I can bring it up. I can bring it up as quickly as you can. And we put it on pause just for a second. And let's check this out for a hot second and all of that, because this is apparently something that is going on that folks might be interested in. So let's check it out. It might help if I actually had volume. So let's put some volume on this situation.
And future careers while allowing them to turn that dream into reality. I'm joined now by the CEO and CTO of the Boys Team, Damola and Wale Idawu. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.
This is really great. So tell me a little bit about how this program works and what it is.
Well, for us, I got to Syracuse at 15 studying mechanical engineering and economics.
Wow, at
Wale
15?
at 15, right?
Stop.
Wale got to Carnegie Mellon at 15 studying electrical and computer engineering. So our whole thing was, if we could bottle this little magic and sprinkle this on everybody's kids, what would that look like?
Well, it's high IQ and genius. I didn't realize I was sitting with two geniuses
Well, thank you
today.
so
Oh
much.
my gosh, 15.
15.
That's
And he
incredible.
graduated at 20. He was on CNBC. So it's like, it took a lot of different interventions.
Right.
It took a lot of different exposures. But what I noticed is when he was struggling at Carnegie Mellon with the technical aspect, and I contextualized it in gaming, and we did hackathons, his eyes lit up.
Right.
And he was able to really be inspired. And I'm like, every kid should have this same joy my kid has.
Well, you have to find that thing,
Yeah.
right? And that speaks to kids, and that's how you get in. That's how you get them on the right path. So how does all of this work? How did you bottle it?
So at 4, he was learning Mandarin, but I created my own character. I know, right? It's like,
I took French for 4 years in high school. When I took the placement exam in college, they were like, we have to start you at French 1. That's
it sounds like it's
4.
Okay. So it's like, but in the game, so I created this album. Like, this is a hip hop jazz fusion album I did with the music department. I took it to 15 countries. That becomes exposure to global cultures in the game. So this hat, for example, is a virtual hat in the game. The kids get to create their own avatars and then create their own merch and then create their own things, so that the process of making your own avatar now teaches you 3D modeling. The process of designing a cover for your own podcast teaches you Python. The process of designing hats and merchandise teaches you design technology. And it's all in a game. Because you got to be culturally relevant. Because your kids don't want to really look at something so technically all day. They want to play. So we're measuring what they're doing when they're playing. We're figuring out where their STEAM interest is. And then you're giving them the resources to get advanced skills.
What are you seeing, knowing that this is how your dad approached this? How does it feel to give this back to other kids?
I mean, honestly, it feels incredible. For me, I'd say, I mean, you had a child from inner city DC to a neurodivergent child to get to Carnegie Mellon at 15. And then we opened these doors up. One of the first students we worked with, we've been building this for 8+ years. He's actually at Carnegie Mellon. And he's already, as a freshman, looking at working at BNY Mellon as a freshman.
Wow.
So it inspires me. I'm like, my father has always taught me, move things forward, give it forward. Yeah. You know, it's not just for me to be in the door. I'm like, no, I want everyone here. You know, what is a hero without their Justice League or their Avengers? Without their team, their crew.
That support.
Exactly.
We were just talking about that. And here's a little bit of the game. We have this pulled up right now. So what are we seeing here?
So this is, we built DEI into it too.
Okay.
Because we're all human beings. And I think that we focus so much on what separates us rather than what brings us together. So the first thing they're doing is this hip hop jazz fusion song I had against anti-bullying. You do that in the studio, you get your DEI badge, right? Talking about your own individual story. Right? And you're able to play the different instruments and you're even able to take pictures and share it on social. So you're talking about, well, here's my identity. So superhero rap is like your own identity. Like, where's your ego, not your ego? Talk to me about your vision of a utopia, not the dystopia you see. And you use STEAM to figure out how you're going to get there.
It seems like such a positive approach to success.
Yes.
You know, I mean, which is the right way to go about it. Ooh. It's not focusing on the negative, oh, I failed a test, or I didn't do well, I didn't get a perfect score. It's finding the positive aspects of all of it to push kids forward.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And there's a heritage in it.
Yeah.
I look at the story of Andrew Carnegie and Booker T, and that's over 120 years ago. But Andrew Carnegie had a vision of, like, there was a transformation of industrialization at that time. Now we're in the information age. So our goal is, how do you empower people for the future of work in the information age? Well, culture dictates commerce. So you find a way that's culturally relevant so that they could be able to understand what you're trying to do. And then you give them the same skills. So you get them to this pathway, whether it's to the Carnegie Mellons or the Duquesne and kids at a program.
Right.
Whatever the pathway is, you can understand it. And some of what we're doing is even bringing HBCU students, like Howard students came to Carnegie Mellon and took the classes using it.
So what has the reaction been from parents?
I have to say, I'll never forget.
Homework.
Yeah. Oh, wow. There's so many positive parent stories. They said, wow, for us, I'm seeing how my kid is engaged and I could leave them there and not be worried about what they're doing. And that's important for us. I'm like, this was built from a parent of their son. So this is built to be safe for work, safe for kids, and it's cool. That's a lot of love.
I love it. I love what you guys are doing.
It's on Android. It's on, be on Xbox, Apple TV. So it's going to be on several different platforms. It's about accessibility.
Yeah. Thank you both so much. Thank you for what you're doing this next generation.
Thank you. Thank you
for having us.
15 of them.
Interesting. Mark, you're on mute.
We might have to get them on the show, that father and son team. They sound like they're doing some tremendous work, including everything from inclusion to in NFT kind of stuff to a number of other things that we've talked about with various guests on this shows, but they're up there in that Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh area. So we might get them on as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's doing positive things, that's great to talk to. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I don't know where I am, Mark. I need to get my ship. Need my ship closer.
Wrapping up the EV car show.
Unidentified material.
Units received.
Need copper. Gotta find me some copper. For some odd reason, I'm hungry.
Toxic protection falling.
Another cool thing about this game is that, you know, you have people just flying by. Oh, Mark left.
Units received.
Oh, there's a ship.
Toxic damage detected.
Oh no! Oh no!
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Copper. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. Because by my ship, there was one. What is that? Oh, got more slime. Copper. Need more fuel. I couldn't get them. Need those things to jump in the air again.
Units received.
Copper. I need some copper. Discoveries. That's neat. What is that thing?
Boarding. Technology installed.
Oh, shoot. Meant to hit this. And E. There we go. Multi-tool. There we go. What are you? What are you?
Units received. Ducted protection. Boarding.
Exosuit.
Technology recharge. Ducted protection. Boarding.
Are you winning yet?
Oh, it's not a win or lose type deal.
Oh, yeah.
It's just exploration. You go different places, see different things. Ooh, I like that. Jetpack goes higher.
There we go. So is Steph gonna beat LeBron? You were going there earlier, and I didn't want to get your answer. Or is Steph gonna have to get 50 points per game? And is LeBron gonna get some help from his version of Anthony, and Steph gonna get some help from his version of Clay? I mean, the best versions of those two players.
So they both play different styles of basketball.
Mhm.
One is an up and down, fast, all motion. If you're open, take the shot. The other is we're going to try and beat you up on the inside. So I'd like to see Steph and those guys do it just because I like their style of basketball better.
Plus, we all know the only reason that LeBron's staying in the league is because he wants to play with his son. So he's waiting for his son to get drafted.
Yeah. What in the world is it?
I don't think we've had. I know we've had sons that have played after their fathers. I know we've had sons like my schoolmate Doc coached their sons, but I don't think we've had a son and father combination playing yet. So I think LeBron would be the first one, unless there's somebody that I'm not thinking of that you're aware of.
No, it'd be first father son thing. It is there. Since you can't find my copper.
We came up with a unique idea, and it was based on your theory. So I have to tell you this story. I've been doing a series of interviews with different guests, some that I find from podcast guests and everything. And I last week had the person that is related to the founders of the Tater Tot. You know, that lovely little French fry-like dish that is very popular with certain foods and in certain cultures, and all in that space. So this family, the Gregg family, and I think there was another family name as well, invented the tater tot using a certain device to cut them into the taters, and all in that space. But as he was thinking about marketing ideas, like going to the fair, the state fairs, because I mentioned we have several of those here in North Carolina, I also said your idea that there is not a topic that you can't make a video game about, and had he ever thought about making a video game around tater tots? He said he had not, but he would research the idea. So it might be a video game about tater tots, because I brought up the idea, and as a marketing person, he was totally open to the idea. So we may have a tater tot video game, which would go with your theory that easy could be made into a video game. If you go back and watch the interview, it's only a 30-minute interview. It's one of my shorter ones. But he got very giddy with the idea of a tater tot video game.
I mean, it'd be kind of funny.
Huh?
It'd be kind of funny.
Could be.
These things.
Toxic protection.
I mean, the tater tots could taste other iconic food brands, or maybe they could actually keep up with the other iconic food brands. So there could be a whole notion of what the tater tots are doing.
True. And all you need is a character.
That's it. Well, apparently his family, I mean, the characters here even named after what the brand name is. Like I said, they are the family that was behind Ore-Ida. So they are the part of the Ore-Ida family. So the character could be Ore-Ida or Ore-Ida. He did both of their names combined. If that's the name of the brand.
Oh, there we go. That.
What's a sport you would like to see a clip of that you don't see often unless you're a YouTube searcher? We started this new thing on Pod TV Events, which is a series of rotating concerts after I get permission from the people, like I've done from the Symphony and Hayti, as well as the lectures that are in the open public records, like some of the TEDx talks and stuff of that line. And one of the other things that I was integrating into rotating events was sports. So I showed a clip of what Jai Lai is. I showed a clip of there's a clip right about now running of a track meet and everything. And I think I will at some point show a clip of curling, because I know we have a curling team here in North Carolina. So what is a sport that you would like to see at least a 20 or 30-minute clip about that's part of the rotating event? Some of it's a competition, some of it's an actual just what the game is about. I think that's what I did with Jai. It was like a lecture as to what Jai is. So, what's a sport that you don't think gets enough attention that you would like to see get more attention? Because that's what I'm using Pod TV event sport is to give attention to sports that folks may not know enough.
That's a good question.
Toxic protection. 40.
No, you think of something, let me know. Like I said, I think now that I said it, I'll probably go find a exhibit of curling. I did find an exhibit of some of the thoughts around MMF because I was talking to a lady today that was an MFF promoter. So some people might go and like, what the heck is an MFF? You know, it's very popular these days and everything. So yeah, as we were talking, I was going like, I know what curling is, but other people might not know about that game that is almost like shuffleboard.
Ooh. By the way, it's 46-44 Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
They're going back and forth. I mean,
and
they're
that's
just
Phoenix against Denver.
Technology.
Yeah.
Recharge.
What's the other East Coast match? Because we got Phoenix and Denver, Lakers and Golden State, which starts tomorrow. Philly and Boston started today. So it's team to beat Milwaukee. So that would be Miami against who?
New York.
New York. Miami against New York.
Yep.
I think Miami should take that.
Well,
My
Jimmy
friend-
Butler
my
just
friend-
got hurt.
Say what?
Jimmy Butler got hurt.
Oh, Jimmy got hurt. Well, then in that case, that could. They've already played their first game?
What was that?
They've already played their first game?
Yep.
The New York won that first game?
No, Miami won the first game.
Miami won the first game, but Jimmy got hurt in the game, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I know Zach, our good friend with the funk from the front seat, is a diehard New Yorker, so I do know that he is rooting for his Knicks. So he would probably be somewhat glad that Jimmy is hurt, even though he would definitely want them to win at full strength. But that might give them a chance to at least steal one in Miami, since that first two games are in Miami.
Whoa.
And the Philly game, was that in Boston or was that in Philly? Because I forget.
That was in Boston.
So they stole one. Okay.
I don't know where any copper is, Mark.
You don't know where what?
Find copper.
Copper. I started to say a very bad joke. What the heck? It's late at night. I'll go ahead and say it. That was a very nice dog.
Huh?
You don't remember the character of Copper? It was a dog that was a featured pet animal in one of those TV shows. I forgot which TV show it was, but Copper was like this featured animal.
Nuh-uh.
I'm trying to remember what show he was on.
Let's see what we're gonna do. Where do I get copper? Oh, it's cobalt. Oh, Mark, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, it's better time for me too.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little bit before 2 hours, so I might have to call it night and take me a nap because I'm getting sleepy.
Take a nap.
See what my options are. Can I save it? Yep. We'll come back to this. Last save was 10 seconds ago. Oh, that's perfect. But I do kind of like No Man's Sky. I mean, it's just a straight up explore everywhere you want to go game.
Ooh. And I might have been thinking about that old Disney film, The Fox and the Hound, and I think that was the name of the hound dog was cop.
But yeah, ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Now we're gonna sing Elvis songs.
Whew. But all right, Mark, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm calling
Well, tonight, which is the next things you got to work game wise, because I'm imagining the Bulls are in because they're on a home stretch starting soon, aren't they?
Well, they just were on a home stretch. They'll be back on a. They're gone for 2 weeks. The Canes are on Wednesday and Friday.
So their first game is Wednesday and then Friday. So day after tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah, so I might jump back on tomorrow. I ain't got nothing to do.
Cool. If I see you on tomorrow, you can jump on, and then I will talk to that gentleman, see if he's available to pop in on a special edition on tomorrow if I see that he's available. And I will also ask him about next Monday, because I did send him an email, but now I've given a couple of dates for options. So at our regular time of Monday, it sounds like you're not doing the Bulls game and that they will be out of town, the Canes as well. So you'll probably be available for next Monday as well, from what I'm hearing you say.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. So I'll send him an email saying possibly tomorrow if he's available, and if not, definitely for next Monday if he's available, and I'll see which one he's available for. Maybe he's available for both of them and all in that space, because I can tell you really quickly, just since we're winding down and we're both on that sleepy note and everything, but I can actually probably better to do it off of the phone. I can tell you the name of his company and who he is with and all in that space, because he is part of a company. So let me just go to the lovely emails just so that you have an idea of who the gentleman is and when we match up with said gentleman. So if you hold on 1 second, I will tell you exactly who he is and what his company is and all in that space. So just give me 1 second and I will give you that information and all in that way. So James, that was his name. I knew it was a simple name. The guy's name is James Crook, and he is the founder of Blink Games in Santa Barbara. So his app is Blink Games. He is also on Instagram under Blink Games, and that is BLINC. And his logo is We Play Games, but he's the founder at Blink Games. So that is what he is all about. And he's all about sports, gaming, entrepreneurship, and all in that space. So that is the gentleman's name, James Crook, founder at Blink Games. And I even have a mobile number, so next time I'll actually even give him a heads up by calling him. So that's what I'll do the next time around. It will actually give him a ring much in advance. So I might do that in the morning and see if he's available for tomorrow for a special edition. And if not, if he's available for Monday.
Yeah, that'll work.
Cool. I will do that.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to hit that button and get some sleep. I'm tired, man. I don't know why I'm so sleepy tonight.
I don't know either, but somebody was asking you what 12 Spaceman, because somebody.
Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that. Hadn't seen Lord Bacon in a while. I hope he's doing good. Hope they're doing good.
Hope so. Cool.
But all right, I'm going to hit this button.
Hit the button.
Out to the